You've arrived.
Greetings. I must seek your aid. Soridormi and our king have journeyed to Khaz to help in this fight against the Void's new master. We think that we can provide insight and valuable information about past attacks by the Void. Seek her out near the southern edge of the causeway.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Is it time already?
May we always be just in time.
The sands flow eternal.
You are just in time as always. Let us speak of what brings me here.
It is good to see you, champion. Come, there is much to discuss. Greetings, adventurer.
May we always be just in... We have much to discuss. The new threat of the Void is one that puts us all at risk, but this is not our first time. There are clues in our past encounters. So is the case for the Black Blood. In the past, Nose used it to induce visions. Perhaps we can figure out how to counter its effects by returning to these moments. Come, help me set up the portal.
There is much to do.
We will need to create our portal to the correct time first. Are you ready?
The Black Blood, much like the old gods from whence it came, is both potent and dangerous. However, this is not the first time Azeroth has faced its mind-altering qualities. When N'Zoth sought the return of Ny'alotha, Wrathion and Mother discovered a way to resist his reality-warping corruption. By peering into the past and reliving that conflict, perhaps we can glean new knowledge to aid us in our current efforts.
Bronze device. The sand appears to be frozen in time.
Time flows through me.
May we always be just... Excellent. There is no time to lose.
May time be kind to you.
May we always be just... Are you prepared? The path through the timeways has been opened to where we last entered the visions. Expect your sanity to be tested. You probably will not last long in this first attempt. The portal is ready for you. Journey forth.
Time reveal will now witness a vision of what N'Zoth intended for our world. Be fearless, champion.
Are you prepared to face the horrific visions of N'Zoth?
Driven mad by N'Zoth's whispers, Thrall believes that the elements warn him of a disaster that only the old god can prevent. Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of N'Zoth, twisting the Horde into a frenzied war machine. Do you trust me?
We stand at the edge of N'Zoth's vision. Once you embark from here, you will be immersed in his influence. Brace yourself. You are about to witness terrible things. Remind yourself that it is all an illusion. When you are ready, we shall continue our mission.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
We stand at the edge of N'Zoth.
Champions! We've been needing your help! You be here just in time. My brothers and sisters in the Valley of Spirit be in danger. I'd be honored to serve. We got to kill that one first. Nazar's corrupted totems be driving our shaman mad with whispers from the void. We need to destroy them all. I need a touch. Our sorties into Nazoth's mind place you in immense peril. We must push further into the visions, but not if we lose you to madness in the process.
Be calm. You are safe. But these visions can still prove lethal, even when in the past. If you want something done,
May we always
I
be
am the one
justice.
to
We must
see.
build on our past knowledge. Did you find something new?
I will be here.
It's all right. You are back. You've done well. Remember, this was just a memory of a vision. While we will keep you safe from the past, the danger we are all in from the void is still very real in the present.
The more you bring back from the visions,
May we always
the
be
more we
just
can
in
improve
time.
your resistance to them. Ponder what we discussed.
My assistant Admiral has been monitoring you in the time waves while you were in the past. He has a way for you to replicate gaining some of the boons adventurers use the first time they face these visions. Give him some of the displaced, corrupted mementos you gleaned from your experience for further analysis.
There is, you will be able to venture further into the vision than before. Prepare yourself.
I have lived to see
Hello,
them
adventurer.
return.
I can turn your displaced, corrupted mementos into power to help boost your power inside the horrific visions.
Aspects watch over
Hello there,
you.
adventurer. So you're our latest test subject. I mean, the one to revisit the visions of the past. I hear you have some displaced, corrupted mementos from your last trip. Perfect. I'll show you what they can do.
Go with the aspects.
Hello, adventurer. We can use your displaced, corrupted mementos to create echoes of milk. I don't want to bore you with the details, unless you want to hear. No? Oh well.
Agarmu appears slightly disappointed. Why?
The more echoes you have, the closer we can get you to a version of yourself that's more prepared for the visions. So, let's get started.
For dragonkind.
A bronze device. The sand appears to be frozen in time.
The Isles welcome you.
Hello, adventurer. I can turn your displaced, corrupted mementos into power to help boost your power inside the horrific bronze device. The sand appears to be frozen in time. Hello, adventurer. I can turn your display. The more echoes you make, the more mementos it'll take. If you ever want to know how much you need for the next one, talk to me. I'll figure it out. Those visions are so creepy, but together I know we'll succeed, adventurer. The void stands no chance against us.
May the waters protect you.
Hello, adventurer. I can turn your... Now that we have the hourglass calibrated to you, you can re-enter horrific visions whenever you like. No need for keys when traveling back in time. That said, we do face one limitation. The hourglass is still fragile, and I must harden it week to week to support additional echoes of N'Zoth. Who knew that memories of an old god were so dangerous? Well, you should report back to Soradormi and get back to it.
Until we meet again.
Bronze device. The sand appears to be frozen in time.
I can aid you.
May we always be, as Algamu told you. With the help of the hourglass, you can now enter the horrific visions as much as you like. One more thing. We have identified some key memories within each of the visions. Through them, you will find additional boons specific to that vision that allow you to remain longer and explore more. I will add descriptions in the vision's heart chamber to help you find or unlock these boons.
I will continue reliving these visions, champion. The more we understand the past, the better we can face the threats of the present.
Are you prepared to face the horrific visions of N'Zoth?
The Isles have awakened.
Hello, adventurer. Adventurer, I have made an amazing discovery. Analyzing the memories from the time I have that I might able to recreate the corruption effects that have been in the past, albeit in a much more controlled way. I will need you some black blood from defeating the bosses of the corrupted or lost areas of the map, and a few more of the displaced corrupted mementos.
Honor all dragons.
Driven mad by N'Zoth's
Champion,
whispers,
it is I,
Thrall
Soradormi.
believes
I
that
can
the
offer you
elements
further
warn him
assistance
of a
should it be
disaster
desired.
that
I can form
only
a
the old
construct
god
that can
prevent.
aid you in the vision.
Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of N'Zoth, twisting the Horde into a frenzied war machine.
Hello, champion. I have found a way that I may further assist you in the visions. Should you require it, you can call upon my assistance using this hourglass. I will form a construct that will assist you in the vision. Champion, it is I, Soradormi. I can offer you further assistance should it be desired. I can form a construct that can aid champion. It is I, Soradormi. You may call upon this aid for any vision.
I have been expecting you.
We stand at the edge of N'Zoth's vision. Whenever you embark from here, you will be immersed in his influence. Brace yourself. You are about to witness terrible things. Remind yourself. When you are ready, we shall continue our mission.
Champions! We've been needing your help! Be here just in time. Your brothers and sisters in the Valley of Spirits being We got to kill that one first! N'Zoth's corrupted totems be driving our shaman mad with whispers from the void. We need to destroy Fight them off!
Brothers and sisters be free, but how can we ever be trusting the voices of the elements again?
The fourth son of Durotan must die! The blood of the Maghar is on his hands! The Maghar refused to drink the blood of N'Zoth and were slaughtered for their defiance. Their spirits demand vengeance! I'm out of range. slay that monstrosity in the name of the Maghar! Nothing I do will ever.
Corruption levels detected. Initiating evacuation protocol.
It seems that you are able to withstand the visions for longer than before. Each excursion prepares you for the horrors of Nyalotha.
Who's next? Nick?
I almost had him.
My knives are ready.
Let's search the drag for survivors. I'll conceal any we find while you keep the enemy at bay. There's a teleporter on the other side of the drag. I just hope it still works. There's anyone here. Another casualty. Let's move along.
I need the target first. I don't have a target. I need a target.
a tailoring shop and orphanage for survivors.
I need to
keep watch.
target something first. I need a target.
Check the weather engineering workshops. Careful around those explosives. This isn't good.
Your sleep shall the battle call.
I don't have a target.
Will never be silent.
We should be safe now, champion. Remain wary. Thrall's forces are everywhere.
You are but meat before Nazov's endless army. And it is time to feast.
flesh will feed thy beasts, and your soul will feed Nazar. Come, my pets. Serve your master. My beasts will devour you. Hunt them down.
I don't have a time. I need to target something first.
Soft commands more than mere animal. Have spoken. Azeroth is doomed. You will draw the blood of the old god. I need to target salvation. None can overcome his might.
Exploration concluded. Initiating exit protocol.
Grim fate for all Grimdark. Take solace in the knowledge that should it ever come to pass, you shall be ready.
Hello, adventurer. I can turn your Were you successful?
May the flights protect
Yes,
us.
by combining this residue with the displaced, corrupted mementos, I can. Yeah, just like so. And then, with a bit of my bronze magic. There, done. Now that I have a working knowledge, I can also make more. If you bring me additional displaced, corrupted mementos, I will see if I can refine the process anymore. Check back with me later.
Until we meet again.
Hello, adventurer. I can turn your Welcome back, adventurer. I have made a new discovery, but I need to test it out. Hidden in the lost areas of horrific visions, I believe, is a rare black blood coagulant. This might be the key to increasing the power of the corruption effects in a safe way, if you can, into these areas and find this item, and also bring me back more displaced corrupted mementos. I should be able to increase the potency of the corruption effects.
Honor all dragons.
Hello, adventurer. I can turn. Were you successful? Okay, this is the coagulate catalyzes, so the increased corruption is more. Yes, this allows a higher yield of corrupted material without any negative side effects. Alas, I cannot keep it stable for long. These effects will not last. I am sorry, adventurer, but we should take advantage of the effects while we can. Again, if you bring me additional displaced, corrupted mementos, I can make you more of these greater corruptions.
Go with the aspects.
Welcome, my friend.
With each passing day, more of my people awaken within the Stone Vault. Many of them have embraced their old designations. This is not a path I wish to forge. For some, traditions are hard to forget and abandon. I pass no judgment. Many others have embraced a new path like me. For the first time in earthen memory, we have no edicts, and the whole world of Azeroth is ours to explore. Many have set off to walk new lands and meet the people and cultures of our world. If you have not met an awakened earthen out exploring Azeroth, I suspect you will soon.
Dawn offers you a smile.
It's thanks to you and the Bronzebeard's heroism that I get to answer that question. I am Dawn, the first earthen to emerge from the awakening machine as an awakened earthen. Now, as an directiveless earthen, I have limitless choices and no shortage of indecision. I've guided many awakened to figuring out their story, and yet I haven't spent the time to figuring out my own, but helping other awakened is a path of its own. Still, perhaps it may be time for me to stop helping others for now and make a choice for myself and embark on a new journey. The city is full of interesting stories of late.
Goodbye, my friend. We have much
With each
to
past
learn.
greetings, are you here to answer the Siren Isle's call to adventure? Recently, a goblin salvage team discovered an isle with a strange singing crystal at its center. Like the goblins, the Arathi of Hallowfall have taken a keen interest in this crystal, as have we. We've been preparing an expedition to the isle. Most of the expedition has gone ahead, but the goblins' last vessel is set to leave momentarily. If you hurry, you can catch them before they leave and join us.
Journey onward.
With each passing day,
May
more
your
of my
journey
people
be
awaken within the
safe.
Stone Vault.
What news do you bring?
May your aim never falter.
When we faced Xalatath's forces in Hallowfall, I sensed something dark just beneath the surface. Something that was not her, but it still troubles me. I have learned that running into every situation myself is not always the best tactic. Sometimes a leader must stand back to see the field. So, I send you, go to Hallowfall and uncover what you can about this mysterious force. I don't want to be caught blind again.
Hey, welcome aboard! The Earthen and the Arathi are on the island already. We gotta catch up.
Man, am I glad to be back in the air again. Well, I guess consulting is more the correct term for a sea voyage as long as this. It only makes sense they pulled a seasoned pilot like myself out of retirement. I did even fly a war chief or two into battle after all. I hear this island has a lot of storms or something. It reminds me of my days back in the Second War, ferrying troops around.
Captain Khaz brings widely.
Anyway, Cable Clamp is a great captain, so rest assured she'll get ya where you need to go. During my time in the Second War, I heard tale of an island so cursed that no Coltiran sailor worth their salt would ever venture there. I'm pretty sure this is the same isle, so hopefully this won't be a set out and never return scenario. Still, it begs the question, what was so scary about this island that ingrained itself in generations of Coltiran sailors? Hopefully we don't find out. There's no way the hazard pay would cover something like that.
Khaz pauses. And yeah,
Actually, with Gazlow's new hazard pay initiative, maybe it would. Back in my day, we never would have had coverage like this.
Khaz scrunches up his nose.
Still, if it is in favor of new expeditions, well, I can't fault Gazlow's deep pockets, eh?
Do not get on Gallywix's bad side. How you doing, man?
You heading to the Siren Isle?
Duna grimaces around her tusks and spits.
I told Cable Clamp this is a bad omen. I've heard stories about the sirens in Zandali. We called them Bontula. Death. Singers. Terrible creatures. I am blessed. I never encountered Dane before. In all my time. Flying over the seas. But now we're heading for a place named after them.
Duna bows and shakes her head.
Mei Shangru died the winds.
Hello, man. Feels good to be back on the open air. Never felt right after we all went on strike with Cable Clan. Her contractors weren't paying any of us, her included, so she brought the princess down. Eventually, we went our own separate ways for a while, but we be back and ready to fly. Ha ha. Except Dura, she's afraid of the Bontulak, which I don't blame her. We're sailing right into stormy weathers. But Shango always watching over us in the storms.
Spirits be with ya, man.
I'm on it.
Welcome aboard, adventurer. The Princess's Pride is nearly ready to head back to the Siren Isle. You ready to go? Siren Isle? Well, I never heard of it referred to as that, but it makes sense. What with the stories of the sirens and all? My cousin Cruz used to tell me stories of all the places she used to smuggle to. Always told me of this one spooky place with nasty storms around it and even nastier singing ladies. Apparently her buddies in Freehold are scared hatless of the place. So much that she started avoiding it out of principle. And, well, for business reasons. Of course, I didn't clue in that this was the place until I was already in Dornogal. Go figure, huh?
Don't work too hard. What's the job?
Hey, pal. Ready to embark on a thrilling adventure? The name's Skagit, and I'm Balzoday's assistant. I lead the Greaser Monkeys, and am generally in charge of most ventures Monty is too busy to run, which is almost everything these days.
Skagit sighs.
And part of the Horde Council doesn't give him a lot of free time, and with his recent business in Khaz Algar. Lately, well, I'm here to be his eyes and ears out in the field when he can't be. The Grease Monkeys will always get the job done, whatever and wherever it is. Hey, pal. Ready to embark on a... Wouldn't you and half of Khaz Algar want to know? First, the Arathi and Earthen are all asking about it. Then next thing you know, they're heading off in their airships and mole machines. Oh, if I still had my rocket drill contacts, I betcha I could have gotten us there faster. But fine. You wanna know? We're heading to the Siren Isle. Ever heard of it? Of course you haven't. No one has. Well, unless you're from Borrelus, of course. According to the cult Tirans, this Siren Isle is a place of legend and myth. Lots of stories and old sea tales. All of them real spooky like. Some nasty storms, too. Hey, pal. Ready to embark on a thrilling adventure? Hey, pal. Ready to embark on a thrilling adventure? There's some new construction venture she's real excited about right now. So she didn't have the time to come with. What could be more exciting than a singing crystal? Whatever, she's missing out.
Skagit shrugs and waves his hand.
The boss
Hey,
is
pal.
watching.
Ready to embark? So you're the one Dawn convinced to join us, eh? Well, hurry up. They've been adamant about getting us a proper Storm Rider Ranger, whatever, escort out of the city, but it's taken too long. The Arathi and other Earthen are already on the Isle, and Ricket is probably wondering where the heck we are. Come on, I can give you the deets on the way.
Back to work.
Hey,
Break
pal.
time zone.
Ready to embark on the Siren Isle is a mystery, a potentially profitable one. My crew thought they it big when a deserted island with some strange singing crystal out. Everyone in Dornogal is interested in unclaimed strange singing crystals. Both the Arathi and Earthen scrambled quick and were off before we could even charter a zeppelin. Fortunately for us, Ricket and crew have gone ahead to set up. We're the last to depart, and I'm itching to go. What are we waiting on?
No slacking. See? We're late to the party. Meet me below and watch us.
Always got time for you, hon.
Well, if it ain't my favorite adventurer, how you doing, hon? The Isle, honestly, it's pretty spooky if you ask me. When my crew and I found it, the whole island felt so still. Like it was waiting for something. I mean, sure, there was a storm coming in, but the level of calm just felt unnatural. I don't know how else to explain it.
Rickett shivers and rubs her arm.
But hey, it's better now that you're here.
Don't be a stranger.
My crew's always
We made
ready
it
to
safe
work.
and sound. Rickett says the whole camp's still buzzing about the crystal. Seems like everyone's got different ideas on how to go about figuring out what to do with it. They didn't like Rickett and I's way, but you might be better at diplomacy. You want to get involved?
Boss is watching.
See, Rickett offered to dig it up, but the Algar Expedition lady didn't seem too keen on that. Gave her an earful. Could hear it from the airship. Yeesh, Margus. The Earthen Ordinance, whatever that means, proposed scanning the crystal to help us understand it better. I don't need to understand it. All I need's my cut, but I'm fine laying low and doing what they want. Go, talk to Vargas at the Earthen Cat. See how they're coming along if we can help.
Break the competition's hard at work. You should say hello to the neighbors, real friendly like.
Can I help you with something?
Khaz gives you a grateful smile.
Thanks, kid. Can I help you with something?
Khaz gives you a measured look.
You ever heard of the island of Khaz?
Time's a-wasting.
Can I help you with something?
Khaz gives you a measured look.
You ever heard of the island of Khaz?
Don't work too hard.
Keep eyes out for shinies.
Jack is nice. He helps get our old big umbrella to protect from rain. He
to lend a hand?
There's much to learn if you simply listen and observe.
Perhaps we can all work together.
Melodar shift in your favor.
Sacred flame guide you, friend. Do watch yourself on this island. It would seem we are not the only ones interested in this strange place. Why, adventure, of course.
Randall chuckles deeply before he shakes his head.
As a lamplighter, it is our duty to guide those in need through the darkness. This expedition may not be a military operation, but it still requires protection. Hallow Fall cannot spare to lose many lamplighters, but I would not allow our scholars to travel half a world away without a guiding light.
For the Empire.
The flame burns for all of us.
It has been many years since I've captained a vessel through open skies and over endless waters. When Farron and General Steelstrike began organizing this expedition to study Dornogal, I volunteered to serve as captain. I trusted my crew and the Dauntless with my life for over a decade, and I would do so again for another 10 more. But the Starchaser is a fine ship, and the Dauntless will wait for me. Being the first airship to explore the world since our arrival in Hallowfall is quite the claim to fame.
Stay productive in the light, vigilant in the night.
Seen anything new?
Isn't this expedition exciting? Not only is this the first time many of us have ever Khaz Algar, but this is the first officially sanctioned Storm Ranger mission tow on behalf of the Council when the Arathi's vessel, the Starchaser, first the Isle of Dorn. The Stormward wanted to ensure our allies were properly on their journey. We have much to learn on this isle, friend, both from this crystal and our new allies.
Come back with new stories.
Argus is focused on the work in front of him, as golden sparks flare up from each swing of his hammer.
Normally, I would default to following my designation or going where the stone has a response, but that would be partially inaccurate. Dawn did not enact authoritative protocols when recruiting my assistants. It was an offer, not a command. As an ordinant, I have always put the earthen first. I was sworn to fortify, arm, and if need be, defend other earthen designations. It was never a choice. It was simply my charge. But since my recent awakening, I have been uncertain as to what awaits me, uncertain as to my purpose. Dawn promised this expedition would make use of my specified configurations. As long as I have a forge, I am content to follow, even if it means leaving the shores of Khaz Algar.
Argus is focused on the work in front of him, as golden sparks flare up from each swing of his hammer. Argus is focused on the work in front. Argus looks up from his anvil.
Another new arrival, here to lend a hand to our efforts.
Conversation terminated.
Argus is focused on the work in front.
In order to understand the singing crystal at the heart of the island, we will need some special machinery. We have forged a device to scan its exposed facets, but the crystal's energies are far too complex to read. It has a highly unusual energy signature. The goblins and Arathi seem keen to contribute, so let us proceed with their help. Take my toolbox and retrieve the prototype and the components the Arathi and goblins have prepared.
For we Earthen are here to study the crystal. The goblins and the Arathi, we are still processing how to collaborate.
Appreciate the mundane.
Well met. Do you have a query?
Journey onward.
Find me something memorable.
The energy from these crystals are extraordinary. For some reason, my device cannot tap into them, though.
Another experience awaits.
Interpreting a massive crystal's energy is a specialized process. Maybe the Arathi learned something from Beladar.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
I have spent most of my adult years among the Sacredites, studying the properties of the radiant remnants, small crystalline fragments in hollow fall. Beyond the walls of the Priory, I had seen or experienced very little. I was nervous to embark on the Star Chaser from the Isle of Dorn, but I am glad I did. For the first time in ages, I feel inspired and enlightened. Maybe it's the rhythm of Lorendel's song, or maybe it's just the salty air.
Don't despair.
My sacred crystals could help harmonize your readings, but you'll need more power.
What do you need? Batteries? These puppies should keep the scanner juiced up. You're good to go. I hear you.
Hey there, champ. Did ya bring me something?
Time's a waste. Caught me at a good time.
Well, if it ain't my favorite adventurer, how you doing, hon?
Are you here to help the Awakening?
Argus is focused on the work in front of him.
Task complete. Now we can use the crystal's signature to track its facets. My programming is expanded to exploration.
Our technology is quite capable when it comes to crystals and the energies found within them. But the energies found here are anomalous and don't synchronize with our technology.
Fortify your armor.
Skepticism.
Fortify your will.
Disengage. It would seem the radiant remnants from Hallowfall perfectly with the energies. Here, us a proper. Signature 2. On 2, the Goblin's batteries are more than we need, but they appear to be doing the job effectively. We're almost ready for the field test.
Forge your own path. Conversation
We Earthen are most intriguing. These radiant remnants from the Arathi seem to have given our device the necessary focus it needed. All that remains is to attune it properly to its size. In order to attune to the signal, we'll need to set up some pylons around the site. There is testing to initiate. Follow me if you would like to assist me.
Fortify. I'll set some metal pylons to focus the signal. Meet me over the hill.
I've seen things that would scare you shelless.
Greetings, young one. You are quite a fascinating creature. We don't get many of your kind out here, or many of any kind. Oh, I sell bits and bobs to all kinds of creatures like yourself. I'd like to think of my service as repayment to the world for showing me the wonders it has. What better way to express gratitude than to share my wonders with others? Speaking of, I couldn't help but notice what you and your band of misfits over there were doing. Those yellow crystals seem like quite the curiosity. If I stumble on any, I'll sell them to cheap.
He gives a slow, reassuring wink.
Come back with some better stories.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
And that part goes over there.
This singing crystal is remarkably like Beladar. We should treat it with reverence.
We will triumph.
I will admit I was skeptical when I heard there was a singing crystal on an island so far from Hallowfall. Belladar, for all we knew, was unlike anything we had ever seen. We had crossed the world to find it, and yet we have this, a sister to our own beloved star. We've named it Lorandal. It means voice of the sea.
Take your leave.
Conversation initiated.
Once the pylons are operational, I should be able to triangulate the signal.
Signal augmented. One more reading should calibrate the device. That's it. Its energies are beyond my capacity to process. The crystal extends far beneath the surface. How can my hammer serve?
Fascinating. The pylon's attunement indicates this crystal is far larger than this facet would suggest. According to the complexity of the signature, it appears to stretch for miles beneath our feet and width. What is this? A second signature appears to be originating from over the hill. Curious indeed.
May your work serve others.
Unexpected development. The energy signature appears to have a secondary source, and it is just north of Hero. Curiosity activated. Judging from the estimated size of the crystal, I theorize it might be a secondary, exposed facet. Further investigation is required. Follow me.
Forge your own. Intriguing. I'm detecting a secondary reading from the north. This requires more investigation. To help the awakening.
It would seem we are not alone on this island after all.
Vargas glances down at the dead Frickle next to him and shakes his head with a frown.
To initiate violence before diplomatic engagement, an illogical provocation that yielded unfortunate consequences.
Conversation terminated.
Unless a convergence of coincidence. Whoever these large outlanders, they appear to also be interested in the crystals, the location of its origin. We Earthen do not often take stock in coincidences. Engage your defense protocols. These outlanders are not hospitable like your people.
For the signals coming from that cave, it seems like we're not the only ones to take interest in it. We need to get in there. Fascinating. The energy is focused through that tablet. Conversation initiated.
Vargas looks around the crumbled ruins in the cave.
The crystals on that tablet, if those small crystals, the source of the new energy signature, then why do they give off a stronger reading than the larger facet on the surface? There is something else here we are missing.
May your work serve others.
These ruins are quite old. Well, old by most Outlanders' standard, which begs the question, was finding this chamber the unfriendly Outlanders' directive, or was it finding the tablet? One clue is that my readings suggest energy is flowing through the tablet as a conduit, rather than originating from it. Shall we take a closer look? Perhaps investigation will yield some answers. And the source of the energy readings.
Forge your own path. Analyzing. This tablet's markings seem familiar. Remarkable. The signal's energy surrounds this structure. How deep does this go? echoes of the past. This structure clearly has a history.
A relief depicts an imposing, metal-skinned figure. There is a large ring on the gauntlet of her raised hand. With our Lord of Thunder silent, the mighty Circe led her clan from Sternpick and away from the Winterscorn's unquenched thirst for war. As we fled the cold northern winds at Ironbacks, we questioned our clan's purpose. Who did we stand to protect? For without the keepers, who did we serve? Our prayers were answered years after our exodus. From beneath the earth, we heard its cry, a plea for help, an anguished call. To Circe's ears, the call was our destiny. And so, she led us towards the voice. Depicts a large chamber with a gathering of humanoid figures, the tallest of which, her fist aloft, a small, embedded gold sliver glimmers from her finger. In the center of the cavern, jutting up from the floor, sits a massive crystalline facet. The cavern grew by tools and hands, a cradle for heart to rest, from stones to shrine, the Sternvin laid. For Himasel's voice, once fierce, had calm. Though Circe spoke to heart, its voice was faint, a whisper barely heard, and so, with iron hands, I forged a circlet, born of radiant ore, fit for the hand of Circe, a ring adorned with smaller shards of heart, remnants, smoothed and carved, with runes of storm, citrines lit, their faces aglow with soft song. Through the circlet, together, Circe and Himasel sang.
The signal is getting stronger. It's coming from that chamber.
Depicts a bearded metallic figure, holding a stone tablet and a chisel. Beneath his feet, an image of a chamber with a crystal facet. Above him stands a towering structure. This monolith is carved in a different hand than the others. Noble Jardfire, with loyalty and wisdom seared into iron hide. First carver of the Sternvin, advisor to Circe and protector of Himasel. From stone our temple shaped, its guardians wrought with life through runes of old. Tempered and nurtured, our bond with Himasel grew, and her call sang. From his hand and her voice, the Sternvin found their call. Danten, few outside the Sternvin, the craft of runic binding, the art of stone carving, to bind the storms of north into the stones of earth, was a craft rarely mastered, wrought by runes and will. His guardians of stone rose to stand vigil within. No few learned his secrets, many would face his creations. Through Himasel's song, Jardfir's designs would flourish. Nez, carved by Valwyn, apprentice ward of the stone carver. This tablet depicts a great battle between humanoid, metallic figures, and serpentine creatures emerging from the sea. Although the metallic figures are outnumbered, winged humanoids and stone guardians appear to fight at their side. The largest of the metallic figures gestures with a golden sliver embedded finger, while above her soars a winged creature. Its head hits sand, its black blood sprayed. Circe's blade shone bright. From darkened depths, a presence stirred. Over wail and pain she cried, "Hear us, O heart, upon this land we Sternvin stand, to hold back a tide of woe. Guide us with your song, your heart, and make your pain our own," as she, across sea and sky, they, a tide of scales and numbers never met. As serpents sure and horrors fell, Ironhide with blood was slick, the rumbling skies cracked. Thrayer's fury tore through endless scales. I handed from earth guards of stone. Against the tide they, on golden wings, from high above her plea, was a heaven's gift they brought, and yet the tide ensued with numbers few. A final song rang out while seers clashed. As Threyr shrieked, her clanskin fell to scales. The stone guards cracked as rubble split. Dragged to the waters deep, from the skies they fell. The gold ones screamed, their wings and spears torn asunder. With heavy soul, Seers looked upon her kin and called, "Retreat to the vault, protect our heart." As those yet lived obeyed, Seers stood upon our shores and faced the darkness alone. The monolith depicts a vast stone tower collapsing into a massive wave. In the shadow of the wave, a faint figure can be seen beneath the tower. In an underground chamber, humanoid figures take shelter before a glittering gold facet. For generations past, our purpose held a luminous heart at ease. When land seized and heaved, the skies flashed in noxious green. Our bastion cracked as towers fell, and waters black encroached in vault beneath. We Sturmwind prayed, Circe's hand upon her heart, but when tremors grew, its cries rang out. Hymisel's squall renewed. When silence, the cries still. Our stone runged doors as Circe forth. Our bastion ruined by waters new. Upon our shores, a dark thing. Its words in our minds. It spoke, the deep one. This place it out is right to. I kneel before the old one's gifts. Their power is yours. A single slab of stone with crystalline fragments. The ancient tablet is decorated with intricately carved images and runic letters. A relief depicts a stoic, metal-skinned figure. Upon her shoulder sits a majestic winged creature with sparkling cabochon-cut crystals set as its eyes. The pair are staring upon a massive crystalline facet. As broken tools were cast aside, we found beneath the ground. For months we heard, and for months we searched. A golden crystal, encased by stone. Its glow like a torch in the dark. Upon its face, Circe's hand was pressed. A sound, a cry, but not of pain or plea of help, but of calm, of grace. Hymisul, the luminous heart, its radiance and face, as if carved by unseen hands. Many stones I have carved, my iron hands, my tools. But the splendor of Hymisul has opened my eyes. New designs, patterns, and structures. My mind is clear.
What's this? An ancient shrine. Another crystal facet. And the gleam of something promising.
By the forge. This is...
Vargas stares wide-eyed in wonder at the gleaming crystal, struggling to find words. After a moment, he nods.
This is most certainly the source of the second signature. Though the energies here appear to have fused with the original. It's almost like it wanted us to find this place.
Fortify your honor.
This
Fortify
vault,
your will.
this crystal, who made this place, who lived here, and who is this Circe? We keep seeing mentioned on the tablets. When we set off to learn about the crystal, I did not anticipate discovering the remnants of an ancient civilization far beneath the earth.
Vargas ruffles his wiry mustache before glancing at you.
This bears closer examination, don't you think?
Conversation? This bears closer examination. After you. See what you can find.
Skeletal remains sit slumped against the rocks. Their rib cage and legs are shattered as if crushed by something heavy. In their outstretched hands sits a gleaming, rune-carved ring.
By the Titans, an ancient construct. This is more of an adventure than even I desired. We should get this artifact back to the workshop for examination. How can my hammer serve?
As much as my curiosity protocol has been activated, the defenses in this structure are relentless. We would be wise to regroup at the camp and reassess what we found. We will return to study more of this crystal at another time.
May your work serve others.
Greetings, outsider.
Welcome, friend. It may not be much, but feel free to rest here as long as you need. We stocked the Star Chaser with an abundance of supplies. Whether it be drink or food, we have plenty to share.
Stay alert.
My programming is expanded to exploration and conversation.
It would seem we've made quite the discovery.
Forge your own path.
More queries and very few answers. Fortunately, the device was able to gather some data from the energy readings. It will take time to process, but we will soon have a better understanding of this Siren crystal. In the meantime, let's take a closer look at that ring and citrine shard you found, and Gorla here will be able to help.
May your work serve others.
Treasures from far and
Precise
wide.
and methodical. That is the earthen way. The steady ringing of an anvil is like the tempo of a familiar melody. Iterations and inspirations are complex variations of musical motif. Others might prefer explosive results, meditative bliss, or rapturous inspiration. But for me, the best work is reliable and tactile work.
Transaction complete.
Precise and methodical. The cracked citrine you found seems to be a perfect fit for one of the sockets found in the ring, yet
As Angorla sockets the shard into the ring, the citrine wiggles loose and pops out.
the ring appears to be rejecting the piece. If we can repair the citrine and stabilize the energy within the shard, perhaps the ring will accept it. Since you've been so helpful with Vargas, care to lend another hand?
The crystal you found is cracked.
Angorla examines the cracked
Let's
shard
restore
closely.
it
It
in
would
the
appear as if
forge.
there is some sort of energy signature within the inner matrix of this shard. Fascinating. Care to assist me in examining its inner workings? Or would you prefer to document and take notes while we work?
Find me something memorable. Something new to trade?
Angorla examines the cracked shard closely.
It would appear as if there is some sort of energy signature within the inner matrix of this shard. Fascinating. Care to assist me in examining its inner workings? Or would you prefer to document and take notes while we work?
Task complete. I can hear it singing. It's ready for the artifact.
Show me what you found.
Precise and methodical.
Angorla holds the glowing citron in her hand before holding it out to you.
That seemed to do the trick. I've never felt such energy radiate from such a small crystal before. The runes engraved on it are quite ancient and very powerful.
Every sail tells us.
Precise and methodical.
Angorla peers at you from over her spectacles with excitement.
Can you hear it? This small, humble citron is calling out to the circlet, just as the Siren crystal called out to you and to all of us. I am uncertain what will happen when you reunify them, but there's only one way to find out. Place the circlet upon your finger and socket the citron into the setting.
Find the crystal is calling to the ring. Can you feel it, champion? The artifact has awakened. Treasures from far and
Precise
wide.
and methodical. I can feel it from here, radiating. That thrumming with a long dormant power. Who carved these small little citrines? Why do they appear to fit perfectly into the circlet yet? Yet they were found separated? Oh, how I wish I had seen what June Vargas had found within the vault. Precise and methodical.
Angorla takes your hand in hers and examines the crystal-embedded circlet closely.
Can you feel the energy humming through it? The circlet feels awake. Perhaps more secrets lie around the isle, waiting for you to uncover them. Dawn encouraged us to explore and learn about this isle, but I've got my work cut out for me here. Why don't you see what other secrets you can find?
A conversation begins.
There is much to learn if we simply listen and observe. These bloodwake Frickle have no regard for us or our research. Even when we tried to share our discoveries with them, we were attacked. They do not care that we leave the isle. No harm. They want us to leave, but we cannot leave now. There is so much more to discover. Someone must show them that we're not going to go just yet, and that they should leave us alone. We need to show them we will fight back.
Take time to absorb the mundane.
There's much to learn if we see the attacking Vertical harness salt and brine elementals, turning them against their foes. To counter their assault, we can harness them as well. Use this rock, Reviver, to unleash the elementals residing within nearby stones, transforming them into powerful allies. With their help, we can defeat this Vertical threat.
Come back with new experiences.
Game on table, look like fun, but Skagit, no want Jack to play. Maybe you can sneak in and put a bet down. We see who wins. Jack, know you could pick winner. You, do that again. Could be good stuff. We ain't seen yet. Get those caves open and see what's in there.
Beladar shift in your favor.
A veritable menagerie of dangerous creatures have attacked us since we set up our encampment. While my troops can manage most threats, some of the more powerful creatures may require your expertise. Scour the island and eliminate any powerful entities that might jeopardize our operations here.
Stay alert. We are the holders of hope.
Imagine having the chance to accompany Sky Captain Elena Lancecat on such a great adventure. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. But if I'm going to write a book about this journey, I need to gather some historical information about this island. Perhaps you could collect any notes or documents that you find. Anything might be useful, and tell us about the history of this place.
Walk in the light.
What have you experienced? I went to investigate a cave nearby, and I came across some bloodweight Reichel that were conjuring something that activated my threat mitigation protocols. I calculate that if they complete their ritual, it would be disastrous for the island. Please assess the cave and stop their ritual before something terrible occurs.
We have much to learn. Stories requested.
That was a close call. We must stay alert and watch for other strange activities.
Adventure continues.
Tunnel to blast open. This kaboom ought to be good. Say, what do you think washed down that drain? Maybe it's treasure, or maybe it's monsters. And maybe those monsters have treasure.
Something first. I'm out of range. All right.
What's the news?
Flying? It ain't for me. Sally Boltwrench wanted me to. A bunch of survey machines, too. The wind currents, but it's too rough up there. And the heights give me the heebie-jeebies, and I get sick every time I try. Use the Go Pack to activate the machines for me. I'll owe you one.
Quitting time.
It's still recharging.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
You've gathered so much valuable information. There were so many secrets to be uncovered here. I can't wait to start writing this book, but I need to come up with the perfect title first.
If the shadows find you, call. We are the Seekers of Light.
Fine work, T. I could use someone like you in my crew. It's a shame you weren't born Arathi.
Beware the shadows.
That was pretty easy. We should do more.
Please, tell me of your travels.
There's much to learn if we I am not one to promote violence as a solution, but sometimes force is the only option.
May Azura guide your path.
You've done well harnessing the elementals. I eagerly await further displays of your abilities.
Hurry, on to your next adventure.
Precise and methodical. What have you found? Another treasure, perhaps?
Transaction complete.
Curious. Even as fragments, the pieces hum with energy. I wonder if
Angorla presses the fragments together like a puzzle, squeezing them in her palm. After a moment, she opens her hand and reveals a neatly fused shard.
It may be less intricately carved or ornate as the citrine yew in the vault, but there is power here, even in a small stone like this.
Fine. Something new to trade?
Precise and methodical.
sells itself.
How may I help you? Thanks for helping out, Benny. You can borrow the Go Pack anytime you want.
Ooh, try the hard bargain.
The Snapdragon barely moves as you approach. It is clearly weak, and seems much smaller than it should be. Perhaps Sexel Fingersnap has something for sale that could help get it back up on its feet?
Trained Snapdragons? They said it'll be easy. They said, does any part of this look easy to you? Do you have any idea what their bite can do to a guy? Look, I heard they evolved from wolves or something. Means they should be easy to train. Like dogs, right? Well, they ain't.
Sexel flinches as an impatient Snapdragon snaps its salivating jaws at him. He swallows nervously.
They sure are food motivated, though.
We'll get it done.
Trained Snapdragons? Food, huh? Yeah, I think I've got.
The impatient Snapdragon snaps its jaws at Sexel's ankle.
Whoa, whoa, wait your turn, buddy.
Sexel taps on the ground in front of its snout with his stick, and the Snapdragon pulls back slightly with an irritated hiss.
Here, take this meat. My buddy Blinky over there cooked it up. It's meat marinated overnight in Cola. Not only is it tasty, but it should also help the lil guy get some energy back. These guys seem to love it, so I'm sure yours will too. Here. Don't mind the color. It's safe to consume. Mostly.
See ya.
The small Snapdragon looks wearily at you with dull eyes. The small Snapdragon voraciously tears into the morsel. It seems to be energized by both the meat and the caffeinated Coca-Cola. The meat was soaked in. It looks up at you with gratitude in its eyes. It will remember you. Mind shrink.
How can my hammer serve?
Argus is focused on the work in front of him. As Gold.
My curiosity is still not terminated. I would like to know more about these Rickle and why they came to this land.
Argus's wiry brows knit together and his mustache bristles as he thinks.
The tablets you found were by far the best source of information on the Vrakel and whoever this Circe is. Perhaps there are additional tablets we missed? I have my ordained duties here, but please examine them and report back to me.
Fortify your armor. Fortify your
Few enemies of the Sturmwind clan would live to tell tales of Circe and Freyr, even among the fiercest Winterscorn. The pair were both feared and revered. When Circe guided our clan south to settle the Sturmwind upon the cradle of Hymisel, Freyr served as her eyes and ears. The Galeorn's loyalty was to Circe and to her clan, just as our bond to her extended to Freyr. But with loyalty came the Galeorn's fury. When the world shattered and the darkness rose from the depths, Freyr took to sky as more and more Sturmwind fell. The Galeorn mourned, and the Galeorn raged. Skies split open. As his fury spent and scales burned, wounded, His rage flowed, and the Gaeloran's spark grew dim, as carved by Valwyn, apprentice ward of the stone carver. The journal almost falls apart in your hands as you leaf through it. What few pages that remain are filled with an erratic, scrawling script. Perhaps Stell and Verasa would be interested in this journal back in camp. The depiction of a large avian creature sits perched upon a stormy mountain peak, born amidst the clouds of Sturmpic. The noble Gaeloran had long been observed by our clan from below. Like Thorim's stormwolves, few have mastered the means to tame these fierce elemental creatures, but where many Sturmbin failed or fell to their thunderous nature, one succeeded. Cirrus. No one knows how she, but when Cirrus from the highest slopes of Sturmpic, with a Gaeloran upon her forearm, the clan foresaw it as a sign. All hail Cirrus, chosen of Sturmpic and friend of Freyr, the Gaeloran, as carved by Valwyn, apprentice ward of the stone carver.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
Hello, Vera. What have you got there?
Don't despair. The shadows
My
sense
goodness, this journal is missing many of its pages.
Stellan flips through the journal, careful to not let any loose pages fall out.
This journal doesn't look very old, and it seems to be of human origin. Could this be the key to discovering what happened to the humans that came here? What a mystery, but less of a mystery if we could find the missing pages. Would you keep an eye out for them while you're out in the field?
Find joy in the flame's light.
Are you here to help the Awakened?
Argus is focused on the work in front of him.
Fascinating. This Gaelorn you spoke of known as Freyr. may be worth further investigation. Perhaps we could uncover more about its significance, along with those rune keys. It seems my curiosity will not be terminated anytime soon.
Conversation terminated.
Hey, what's the news?
Smart Money says to run when a storm rolls in, but I've never been good with money, so I'll probably stick around and see what happens.
See ya!
I need to target close.
How you doing, pal?
I'm ready to leave whenever you are.
Good, darling.
I'd rather be fighting than talking.
When I, the young Prince Telin High Speaker, brinked about our mole machines, I knew it. Only a matter time before the machine speakers. Curious. When Daedrin commissioned our help for Dawn's expedition, I was keen to be of service. I just wish we had gone somewhere less.
The might of the anvil be with ye.
The trader gives you a subtle nod as he speaks quietly to you.
Steelvine sends his regards. Interested in trading some of that flame-blessed ore you found? Ever since operations have resumed in the Ringing Deeps, Steelvine has been keeping his eyes open for future business ventures. I am here to assess and evaluate the potential of this Siren Isle and what it has to offer the Earthen. Should you be interested in parting with any of the iron you find here, I will gladly trade with you.
We will continue speaking later. Begin speaking.
It is my duty and honor to take diagnostic readings every day. I determine the output and efficiency of the Dornogal's great machine. The burden is mine. Describing complication. Now that Skardin have overrun the Dornogal, I cannot reach my machine. Solution proposed. I have heard that you are a hero of great renown. Please go in and gather today's readings for me. Timing will be critical in the event anything goes wrong. Awaiting confirmation.
Stay productive.
So here we are. High Speaker Eirik. Or is it just Eirik now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee, sleepy, cowering, timorous beastie. So here we are. High Speaker Eirik. Or is it just Eirik now? He's fled from the Hall of Awakening into the Stone Vault. He's probably running like a frightened mouse. Wee, sleepy, cowering, timorous beastie.
Intruders approaching. Activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door's locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected! Defense protocols activate! Countermeasures on!
Incinerate!
Build it up!
I'm out of range.
Countermeasures on!
So much left unsaid.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it. Unless you'd rather walk. There he is. Look at him. Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but let's finish this. The former High Speaker has been laid low. This is what justice feels like. I can't wait to write about your discoveries. Well done, my friends.
You are acknowledged.
Thank you for getting me those readings. Hopefully the analysis will show that everything is in order with the great machines. Until it has been deemed safe for us to return to the stone vault, I'm stuck here cooling my gears. But at least I know what today's readings are like.
Remain vigilant.
Tell me of your travels.
Pleasure to meet you, adventurer. I wonder if you might be willing to help me with some research? I'm sure you've noticed the fog beasts that have recently started encroaching upon this area. People see them as a bad omen. They always seem to show up during periods of ecological imbalance. I disagree with this assertion. Still, as an expert in all vapor-based magics, I've been hired to find out where they're coming from, so they can be cut off at the source.
May your days bring you joy.
Another interruption.
Another Outlander?
Returning to work.
Hopeful. I am seeking my mentor. Foreman Arbok is missing. Under other circumstances, I would send for a search party from Gundargaz, but there is no time. I suspect he passed through here, but the only lead I have is Delagismo. He wants the local fog beasts removed. Reluctance, but if he has seen Arbok, I must learn what he knows. The lurkers to the south carry powerful galvanic glands. They have enough charge to disperse even the thickest fog. Retrieve some. Compensation assured.
Raise the machine.
I don't have a target. First. Something first.
Begin speaking.
We are stretched thin. Machines this far from the Stone Vault do not get the attention they are owed.
Returning to work.
Haste is appreciated. I must find Arbach.
Remain vigilant.
Approval. These seem quite energetic. They will allow you to scare off the fog beasts for Del Gizmo.
Stay productive.
Machine speakers have no love for fog beasts. Where there is fog, rust is sure to follow. Still, I'd prefer not to harm them. Arbach always said it was bad luck. Take this device. The glands you collected should provide enough power to disperse the fog without hurting the fog beasts within. Caution, fog beasts are skittish, but other creatures may also lurk.
Remain vigilant.
Where would you like to fly?
Another interruption.
We are stretched thin. Fine work. I hope Del Gizmo's information is worth the trouble.
Raise the machine. You are acknowledged.
We are stretched thin. There's a substation directly below us. Perhaps that is where Arbach went to hide it. Disregard. We must investigate. With luck, Arbach may still be here. The entrance should be to the north, near the pool of water from the burst pipe. Please, come with me. He may need our help. I will explain everything once he is located.
Stay productive.
Welcome.
Excellent. I'll start evaluating these samples right away.
I hope to see you again soon.
The ecosystem
Travel
down
safe.
here is fascinating. Don't. It would be no use tagging fog beasts to study if they all were to die, would it? Could you clear out some of the aggressive deep players that have flocked to feast on the fog beasts? They'll ruin my data if left unchecked. I'm sure of it.
Farewell. May your days
The
bring you
ecosystem
joy.
down here. While I analyze these fog samples, I have another task for you. My employers have asked me to figure out where these fog beasts are coming from. I've developed these trackers. If you could, please attach them to an assortment of fog beasts. You'll have to get close, so be careful. Hopefully, they don't mind it too much.
I hope to see you again soon.
Go ahead, laugh. I would be as well, if I didn't have such pressing business. My bot's foot clipped a nearby rock, spilled me out, and then righted herself without me in the cockpit. I'm grounded while she floats there quite cheerfully. Can you believe it? Listen, if you are heading up to Shadowvine Point, will you let Cagfortha know that I'll be late for my shift? I need to wait for this hunk of metal to run out of fuel and dip low enough for me to get back in the driver's seat.
Keep busy.
Please proceed.
It killed him, and we let it loose. Even his memory gem is gone.
Returning to work.
Apologies. Arbok was not here for repairs. He stole that golem. Arbok and I worked alongside it for years. In the darkest reaches of the deeps, the work took its toll on the golem. It became erratic, dangerous even. We planned to decommission it, but when the time came, Arbok couldn't bear it. He'd become attached. Before it could be destroyed, he took it and fled. It must be found. But the damage to this substation is catastrophic. With your help, I will attempt repairs.
Raise the machine. Another interruption.
The damage is extensive. I will attempt to restore it. You will deal with whatever comes.
Remain vigilant.
Something first.
Greetings. Travel safe.
The ecosystem down here is thank you. A researcher's duty is to not interfere with nature, but I only have so many trackers. I can't risk losing them to a bored, murderous deep player. No other reasons, certainty. Hey.
Farewell.
You've attached the trackers? Perfect. Did they attack you? No? Interesting. This is all so interesting.
I hope to see you again soon.
With the trackers attached, we should be able to find out where the fog beasts are coming from. The trackers leave a residue in the air. It's invisible to the naked eye, but I can use the mists to reveal it in places where there's a high enough concentration. Theoretically, this should lead us to the places they most frequent. Maybe a nest. That I'll then have to report to my employer. Anyway, let's see what we can find.
May your days bring you joy.
Begin speaking.
A foreman and a substation lost. Blast. I was careless.
Returning to work.
The golem is unstable. I doubt it can travel far. We will track it. But haste failed me once already. Arbau showed true devotion to the machines. We will follow his example. Repairs must come first. Machine systems are delicate. We must activate the backup before the failure can cascade. Exterminate any pests you find as well. Even the smallest creature can ruin delicate machinery. I am damaged. I will send my cogwalker with you to relay instructions.
Stay productive.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Welcome to Del Gizmos. Need any snacks for the road?
Keep it real.
Couldn't help overhearing, not to brag, but goblins are specialists in the field of rampaging robots. If that golem's as unstable as Danik says, it'll be leaking all sorts of energy. Take this, run a few scans, and you'll find it. Oh, and be careful. Animals tend to go a little cuckoo when you power this thing on. No charge. A murderous golem's bad for business, and I kind of feel bad making you work just to find a dead guy.
Glad I could help.
Hello.
The ecosystem is awesome. Don't you agree?
Tell me of your travels.
Wow. Wow. We learned so much in so little time. But now, I'm supposed to report this to people who want them gone. I think people are wrong about the fog beasts. They don't attack unless threatened. And even when we entered their nest, they teleported us away safely. We haven't even had time to talk about the fact that they can do that kind of magic. Amazing.
Travel safe.
Hello, can you hear me? These bots were never meant for transmitting voice. Curious, it seemed to be wandering along the river. Unimportant, we have its location. We will find it and decommission it. Backup systems are operational. Now we may track the golem. Decommissioning a machine is a rare necessity. It must be done with care and regret. We put much of ourselves into our work. To destroy it, it is to destroy a part of ourselves. In doing so, we admit our failure to protect the Titan's work. But we're stone rebels against stone. We must stand firm. Imperative. Destroy it. Recover Arbaug's memory gem.
Did the golem think it could save him? Fighting its own corrupted instructions. Even after killing him, I have served the machines for many years, and still I do not fully understand them.
Raise the machine.
Regret, this should have been my burden.
Returning to work.
There is no joy in the death of a machine, but I express gratitude. I suspect Arbaug would too. His decisions were his own, but none can doubt that he devoted his life to the machines. The Titans would be proud.
Stay productive.
Please, proceed.
Sinverna got tossed again, did she? I keep telling her she's flying too low. Maybe this'll knock some sense into her.
Remain vigilant.
Yeah. All that's between us and the juiciest excavation site I've ever seen is a couple of moles and a leggy deer. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. See these shredders? State of the art in the field of maiming and killing, and they keep getting stuck in holes. Listen, I'm as ecologically conscientious as the next goblin, but these moles have got to go. I'm gonna need you to give these hardheads a hard time. And if you see any of my crew, help them out, won't ya?
Don't be a stranger.
Time is money, friend.
Hey, pal. What's it gonna take to get you to leave me alone? How about a trip? A power trip? I told Boss Sparkshot that I would man the work sites. Air resorts? Yeah, I would man the resort's front desk for a bit. Care to take my place? It's just your usual paper-pushing busy work. Check credentials. Keep an eye out for corporate sabotage. Call in the occasional airstrike, etc., etc.
Garv has already fallen back asleep.
Big. Hey, how you doing? I need to target something first. Yo!
Garv throws something at you without glancing up.
Have a good one! I don't have a target. Target something first. Target something first. I don't have a target.
I've seen you around here before. You sure sent him scurry. There's only one teensy thing left between us and all those beautiful resources. Have a good one. Ever seen a deep strider before? This one sure ain't happy to see us. Made quick work of the shredders that made it past the moles. Real shame. Those pilots are gonna have to work overtime to pay off the damages. Now, if someone were to take care of it and bring back something as proof, well, I'm sure there'd be a nice payday. Glad I could help. the street. You deal with it yet? Catch you on the flip side. This is bad, real bad. You'd think killing something would make it less dangerous. We're getting stomped. Go get him, champ. It's going to ruin everything. Who wants to visit a resort with a 30-foot tall ghost deer? Okay, no need to panic. It's probably just a little myth you took its skull. First, you gotta get rid of some of these slimes. Then, get that skull out of here. The farther, the better. Oh man, they're gonna get ectoplasm in the hot pools. See you around, friend. Whew, that was close. This whole thing has really taught me to value the beauty of nature.
The goblin breaks into laughter.
Really had you going there, huh? Still, think I'll leave abyssal excavation alone for a while.
Keep it real.
Keep bad things away! Hey, you! Bring back stuff! Hey, you give that! Hey, we friends, okay? Remember, lesson in humility. Be nice to kobolds. Don't take candle. Find more shinies. Can tell you not new to questing how many beasts in your time. Am sure like good night. Muscatne, king of giant slimes. Then your bond perfect chance to prove valor to court has giant fork jammed in head kitness. You know what do. Remember, be helpful. Have earned spurs, now time. Use them, slimes run off with joust dummies. But that just make for moving targets. Better practice. Mount noble mole steed by gate. Get eye with rats. Ride down slime. Important skill for any night. Yes, find more shinies.
Pauses, sniffing gingerly.
Had a lot of valor. Keep bad things away. Return, triumphant. I'll stick to you like reek of old grease.
Lockmate pauses,
nice
sniffing gingerly.
Had a lot of valor. Yes, just like Boyle could. Nice weapons. Don't kill me. Now, friend, we quest for Blade of Legend. Pulled from stone, it's stuck and destined for greatness. Only problem is that it's very stuck in very big rock. No idea how we can get there, really. We try, you have at fate. Bring back stock. Holy Grail, one of very best relics, lost. Long time, very old, very powerful, would mean a lot if could find that you grand quest to search for Holy Grail. Try start with fish can, be all as dirt. Might know something. Seek in by pools to northeast. Stand up to big things. you give that? Pull with knees, not with back. Stand up to big things. You destined for great things. Shovel is proof. Realize the kobolds. Got Grail. Remember, be helpful. Be in whole higher. Then remembered more fish goo too. Find more shinies. Don't take candle. I'm back, as promised. Yeah, you now, brave knights, ready fulfill your end of oath. My turn strike you down a hill. Keep bad things away. Hit you. Don't take candle. You show great courage today. Be proud. Bring back Saga. Hey, we friends, okay? Bravery, honor, great good night of Brown Table. Only task left now is most sacred beseech Lady of Lake for a blessing. She will judge whether worthy or not. Make it back of cave or pond, really. But no, tell her that bottle lady not have same ring. Know something that I found.
Explosive bargains.
Looks like another one down the hatch, huh? I'm telling you, these black blood dig sites are chewing up workers faster than I can hire them. Every day, one of my guys goes down with the shakes, sprouting nonsense about seeing tentacles in the dirt. Take him to see my guy, Stichove, in the cave over there. He's brewing up some kind of cure. See if he can't
Check
help
in
this
real
poor guy
soon.
out.
What?
Down, so deep underground, so much dirt above us, so much below us, and we ain't alone. Oh, we ain't alone down here.
The incapacitated miner shudders.
Get it done.
Alright.
That's the third one today. Getting worse out there.
Move along.
Black blood, nasty stuff. Glad I got this mask here. Nobody should be working in that mess. It gets inside ya, messes with your head. Some folks get dizzy, seeing things that ain't there. Some even sprouting strange scales. Makes me itch thinking about it, and there ain't no cure. Best we can do is ease the pain, and maybe help the symptoms a bit. I got a cure brewing. It's just soup, but they don't know that. It's almost done, but it could use some flavor.
Got it. What's good?
Chicken soup is good for a lot of things. Dunno if the mouthwash will help, though. At least they'll smell better.
Good dealing.
That's all we can do for now. But if you really want to help us fix all this, you ought to talk to our local engineer. Trixie. Or maybe Trixie. She's got her workshop up further down in the cave, and Benny's got her tinkering away day and night on some kind of a permanent solution. Odd, but she's sharp as a blade. If anyone's got a chance at making people safe down here, it's her.
Don't start trouble, pal.
Explosive bargains.
Hey, can't ya? See, busy here. What do you want?
Always a pleasure.
It's not so much a help the worker solution to keep him from getting poisoned. It's more of a keep the workers away solution that keeps him from being in danger in the first place. And he likes it because after the initial expense, he thinks it'll line his pockets.
Trixie rolls her eyes and starts counting on her gloved hand.
But there's breakdowns, fuel consumption, and maintenance too. And that's not counting the low, but not zero chance that the boss might against us.
That's it?
As you have probably figured out, black blood exposure is bad for your health, and that's a problem for our operation. We can't keep replacing our workers. It's expensive, and it ain't ethical. So, what's the solution? Replacing our workers with my fully automated bots. These beauties don't get affected by black blood exposure. They just dig and haul. Precision, efficiency, and no more sick workers. I just need more scrap to patch them up. You in?
Check in real soon. I got more.
It's not so much a help the workers, well, if ya really want to help, we're safe in this cave from the black blood, or we were until it was crawling with nasty blood feasters. The ugly little creeps always had a taste for blood, but now they're gonzo for black blood. I got a hunch they're spreading black blood poisoning when they bite us. I can't work like this. Each time I see one in a scrap pile, I want to scream. They're gross, and I don't want to get big. Start seeing things. Stomp them flat, so we can keep safe and keep working.
Always a pleasure.
Try something first.
Need some help? Watch it out there.
I need to target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
What? You was serious about that? I dunno. Maybe buy a helmet? Good luck.
I got just what you need.
It's not so much a help, the workers' time is. You know it is.
I got more for a price.
Nice. This'll get him patched up and good to go.
Check in real soon.
Boy, disgusting, but effective. Now I can get back to work.
That's it?
That scrap was just what I needed. And now, without those blood feasters giving me the heebie-jeebies, I can get these bots officially rolled out. While I finish up here, why don't you go tell Benny the good news? I'm sure he'll want to deploy him right away.
Always a pleasure.
I got just what you need.
You help Trixie get those bots up and running, out of sight. I don't gotta worry about staffing no more.
Always a pleasure.
Now that we can bring those bots in, we gotta clean up a little and tell our workers to scrap.
I got more for a price.
If Trixie has those bots ready, then all we gotta do is mark where they need to work. Head out, fire a flare, and deploy those tin cans. And see if they actually, work. Watch for glitchy servos, smoke and coolant vents. You know the drill. If they start doing their work, great. If not, well, I might be calling some workers back in to clean up.
That's it? Always a pleasure.
Now that we can bring those bots, we've got the bots work in the fields, but there are still flesh and blood workers out there. They need to be able to get back here safely, and they can't do that with a giant, slobber and worm dog in their steps, cause it's got a taste for goblin meat, so here's the job. I don't want that thing scared off, I want it gone. Go out there, track down that overgrown earthworm and make sure it dies. Don't hold back, I want guts everywhere. Payback for all the goblins it's had for lunch.
That's it? I got more.
Now that we can bring those bots in, even if we got bots out there and not workers, there are still gonna be monsters out there getting in their hair. Wherein. Get out there and thin out the wildlife. That'll keep our bots from getting damaged and voiding whatever warranty they got left. The longer they can stay out there, the longer we can stay right here.
Check in real soon.
I need to target something first. Far away. I need a target. first.
Satisfaction recommended.
Now that we can bring those they worked. I mean, of course they did.
That's it? Check in real soon.
Now that we can bring those bots in, whoa, I see you took my words to heart. Remember to hit the shower after you're done here, okay?
I got more for a price.
Whoa, I see you took my words to heart. Remember to hit the shower after you're done here, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Now those bots will be able to work without being hassled by all them nasty black blood monsters out there.
Always a pleasure.